product, and this is the French Girl Organics nail and cuticle oil. Okay, so you know, hair health, how, you know, many people are saying right now, which is true, that you cannot have a healthy head of hair without having a healthy scalp first. It is absolutely the truth in terms of hair. And it also, like, really, that sentiment applies to your nails as well. The cuticles, which, you know, is this little part right here that a lot of people tend to like cut off because it doesn't look pretty. That actually is the part of your nail that kind of protects it. Like, you know, your nails, they grow out, correct? So obviously this part of the nail is going to be like younger, I suppose, than this part of the nail. And so what your cuticles do is essentially like protects that nail while it's still kind of like not ready to be in the outside world, if that makes sense. It provides it with nutrients, it softens it as well. And yeah, like it's so necessary to have cuticles. Um, you know, if you don't like the look of them, you could definitely push them back. But yeah, no, definitely like you need cuticles for healthy nails. But obviously you need healthy cuticles for healthy nails. So if you find that, you know, your cuticles, they're always kind of a little bit dry. They have that like little white ridge that kind of just feels like a flake instead of, you know, nice cuticle. I would definitely recommend a cuticle oil. Um, this oil is absolutely magnificent. It is pretty much, it's a cult classic. It is kind of like in everyone's um I guess like shelfies. I don't know, are shelfies still a thing? Do we remember shelfies? Um yeah, it essentially is in almost everyone's arsenal. Just because it's got so many great oils in there. It has argan oil in there, has meadow foam seed oil in there. It has jojoba oil in there as well. And, you know, all of these different oils, like this blend in specific, it definitely softens your skin and makes sure that the cuticles are at a place where it can essentially protect your skin. But also, it has a lot of like anti inflammatory benefits inside as well. So, while it's softening, you know, it's not just an oil that's going to soften your cuticles and that's it. It also is like preventing infections and bacterial growth around your nails. So I think it's a lovely oil. I have like used it many, many times. It especially saves me in the winter time. And what's great is that it's a simple little roll on. And so, like, you can kind of just pop it into your bag, literally roll it onto your finger. You don't even have to like get a tincture and, you know, drop it on and create a mess in your bag or anything like that. Yeah, you just roll it on and then massage it into your cuticle for a little bit, and then that's it. So yeah, that's that. Does anyone have any questions about this product or the cuticles in general, I suppose? No. Okie dokie. So the next product that I am presenting is a glass nail file. So nail files, obviously, you know, everyone knows, like, yeah, okay, it's just a way to shape your nails, right? Actually, it is a way to promote longer and stronger nails. So when your nails do grow, they kind of start to taper towards the end. My nails right now, I'm doing like a cleanse because as I stated earlier, I've done way too much gel and acrylics these past few months, and I'm just, doing a little cleanse. So that's why they're not painted or anything, but they are becoming stronger, which is great. But anyway, the way a nail grows, it doesn't stay the same thickness, right? The entire way through. Like, as your nail grows longer and longer and longer, it starts to kind of like taper in thickness. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that about their nails, but one way to keep your nails really, really nice and thick, like the entire way through, is to file them regularly because obviously you think like, okay, but I'm filing my nails. How are they going to grow? I mean, it's kind of like it grows 2 inches, you cut one off. You still have that one little inch of growth, except you're essentially just filing off that thinner part of your nails so that the thicker part can essentially just grow, you know, really nice and long, and that's that. It is pretty similar to cutting your hair, like cutting off all the little dead pieces, I suppose, so that it could be really nice and thick the entire way through, if that makes sense. Uh, yeah, and so that, like, definitely if you want to grow long nails that obviously don't break. They, uh, are strong the entire way through. I would definitely recommend filing your nails. And I actually recommend a glass nail file. So the reason being is that glass nail files, they're extremely sensitive. They're extremely gentle on sensitive nail beds. So after you have taken your acrylics off, you've taken your gel off, you just have brittle nails and you're like, I don't want to do anything to this. Like, I just want to let them be stronger and I'm not going to touch them at all. I'm not going to clip them. I'm not going to file them, whatever. That is like so not the thing to do. You should be moisturizing with cuticle oil and filing your nails as well so that they could grow regardless of how thin they are. But the thing is, when we do all these different, I guess, I don't know, I'll call them treatments, acrylic and gel, when we get these specific manicures, it makes them very brittle, and regular nail files can be very harsh on them. The way a nail grows, it kind of grows in fibers that go down, right? If we're looking from, I guess, top to bottom. And when you use a normal nail file, it kind of like makes those fibers go like this, right? And so it kind of tears at the nails if they are pretty brittle. But glass nail files are great because they don't do that. They're extremely gentle and they're still effective at filing your nails. This nail file in specific comes with a cool carrying case. So, I mean, I would recommend it. I would recommend it because it's a great glass nail file, but obviously it's glass. And so just having that carrying case like makes it nicer to know that, I guess during travel or anything like that, your nail file won't be ruined. So, yeah, that's essentially that. And then, what I also wanted to say about nail filing before moving on, you should definitely like only file in one direction. I had a nail technician like teach me this. She was like, I don't know, watching me file my nails and was just like, Isabella, what are you doing? Um, and yeah, so basically, like I said earlier, files kind of like make the fibers of your nails split a bit, when you do file in just one direction, you are essentially not causing any splittage because you're not going constantly in different directions that kind of make the fibers split. So that's a good filing tip, like just for everyone. You know, if you have brittle nails, if you have super strong nails, it's definitely very recommended to only, yeah, file in one direction. So that is that. Yeah, moving on, I am going to be talking about the Claudiana Botanica Skin Soothe Ointment. And, you know, this is very similar to the French Girl nail oil. However, I like this because, you know, it has really beautiful, like, moisturizing properties and very great ingredients. I actually have the ingredient list here because there is one ingredient that I cannot pronounce, but it's like so important that I do pronounce it correctly because it's like one of the things that makes it so amazing. It is, oh my god, kupuaku. I don't know. It's spelt Cupuacu butter. And that ingredient, it essentially is just like it's moisturizing the same way I suppose shea butter is. However, it's almost as if like if shea butter is not enough for you, use this, right? Oh,